Welcome to Mystic Ariel. Hope you guys are all doing well. You're sitting there in your pods. Imagine that. It's just you, the breath of all life. And you get to create, manifest your world. The problem has been we've been in a fallen mindset for so long. We've been in chaos. We've been boxed in. And there's steps to letting go of who we think we really are. How can you imagine that? Here we are. We think we know who we are, but do we really? Or are we locked in a box because of what the world has presented around us? Good morning. Hello, Alyssa. How are you doing? So, I'm going to give you guys some steps, probably 6 or 7 of them, about how to recognize we're not who we think we are. And how to let go. How to embrace these things. How to stop people pleasing. How to stop locking ourselves in a box and to realize that we are the prison guard and we have the keys, but we're also that prisoner. If we really want to let go of who we think we are, we have to learn to let go of the expectations that we created for ourselves. It came from our experiences and growing up from our families. It came from the cultures and the identifications that we decided to take on, the labels. It came from, the mouths of people from high school and elementary school and all these different things that were fed to you. So how do we figure this out? Realize our identity, the way we've seen ourselves, has been determined of what kind of conditions we've attracted. It also is who we think we are and not representation of what we truly are. If what you truly are is constantly changing, and the truth is, we don't really know who we are, do we now? I used to think I knew myself, but if I look back at the person I was before, I was a victim. I was someone trapped in a box. Someone that had struggled with mass amounts of rejection. I had to learn to get rid of some labels. When we give ourselves labels, there's labels people give you, put on you. I'm talking the ones you give yourselves. The ones that you decided that came flying at you through your experience of life to believe. You put yourself in a box, and we, as each individual, unique people on these journeys, we have to realize that we're the ones who put ourselves in this prison. We got to stop pointing fingers. The only person we get to tell to fuck off is our own selves, because we recognize we're the ones who did it. You got yourself into a box, and it's hard to get out, but it's possible. People have these expectations of you also, and now you've been trying to fit those expectations because that's people pleasing. Whether you've been trying to please your parents by what careers you chose and how much money is in your bank, which house you got, what clothing you wear, what car you drive, whether it's your friends, your family, whoever it is, whether it's the world around you, you're performing. Admit it. By consequences of this performing, you've placed expectations of how you are supposed to be according to what you expect other people to think of you. Come on, why do we have mirrors? So we can look at it and make sure we look good enough to go out. Why? So that the people looking at you, that you're acceptable to them. Right? You always think to yourself, man, when those guys see me in this, woo! We need to remove ourselves from this stage that we created. Letting go of who we think we are. It's all about stripping away the labels. Becoming dust in the wind. That's what was for me. I was in the desert. Myself. No one to please. No one to prove anything to. Finally brought myself to a place where I could silence myself. Hey, how's it going, Tawny? So we have to break these routines. Breaking our routine is a powerful step. For me, one of the routines of the several times of my journeys, you guys would notice, because you guys were a part of what this show used to be. And I'd be off in the mountain. First time I left the country, I was off the grid, in the middle of nowhere on a mountain where we rescued kids from sex trafficking. And every day I sat myself on a mountainside where I sat for hours in silence to listen to myself, my body. Who the hell is God? What's this really about? Questioning my existence. But as we break these routines, it becomes a powerful thing, because as people, we have daily routines, and we need to break those daily routines. So eventually we get bored of those daily routines anyways. Remember, think about it. It's just like every day, day in, day out, do the same fucking thing all the time. What happens once we start changing those routines, it shakes up our brains, our mindsets, our hearts, and everything. Our whole body goes out of whack, which is good. It gets us thinking, it gets us creating, it puts us in a neural pathway in our brain. It redefines our parameters. Once again, it gets us thinking, puts us into a new motion. We get let go of things. The other thing is learning to love this body. We're always trying to fit our body into the box of the world, but we got to learn that we created this avatar. We made it this way for a specific reason for ourselves. And our avatars will shift into what they're exactly supposed to be as we strip away the onion layers. Love your body. Start moving into your body. Once you're all in, your body feels much more heard. It'll communicate. It'll be listened. It's easier to let go of all the ideas that you have of yourself when you got the whole Union Army inside of yourself. Learn to connect with that heart, mind, soul. Moving into your body, you're able to access your true emotions, feelings. That's why a lot of people don't like meditating, because all of a sudden their brains are spinning, and then all of a sudden they got to hear what they're really thinking. This is important to tap into our intuition, our inner selves. Listen to ourselves. Learn to let go and realize that these people around you don't truly know you. They know the image of what you presented to them. That's why we feel lost sometimes. We go out searching for things when reality is we just needed to discover ourselves. You can't go find God, because God is in your every breath already. Inhale, exhale, Yahweh. Let go of who you think you are. Let it go. You're not what your friends and family think. You're not even what you think. You don't need validation from other people. It's already been given to you. You're breathing, aren't you? So you're important. You need their support. Have fun in life. Don't let yourself get so serious all the time. People feel that they are the main stage because we put ourselves into this performance mentality. That's why it's so hard to let go of who we think we are. We're so busy performing, and the moment we stop, we're terrified of what will happen. Will you lose your friends? You might. Might be. Let me tell you, someone who lost a lot of friends and then chose to walk away from some was the best thing I ever did in my life. You're not supposed to take everything so seriously, though. You know? Learn to let go of that stuff. Take calmness. Let me get my door. My dog's knocking on it. You finally here to come in? Come in. Alright, and my phone's going off like crazy. Well, it's time to go. So, you guys take care. Enjoy. Peace out. Much love to you all. Keep expanding your minds. And we'll see y'all. Peace.